Hello chatbots out there. Today in this video I'm just going to be telling you guys out there about what I got to on my Tuesday. Today I got ready for the day ahead and I had a nice refreshing shower and had some damn toast and a cup of tea and finished off sorting my Bluetooth dolls out from yesterday. Did a bit of Bluetooth doll photography. My dad got back from being at work and he went off to bed, and my mum went off back to bed because she was up at night, as she sometimes doesn't get to sleep that well. Like me, we both have sleep apnea, so we don't sleep so well sometimes. So she's just going through a bit of a sleepless night at the moment. So she got up after going back to bed and she's feeling much more awake and better now, so that's good. And I had a cup of tea and a sandwich for my lunch. I went onto my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and the guy I'm talking to at the moment, I've been talking to quite a lot and it's going really well. He's a bit down in dumps at the moment. He won't tell me why, but it's fine. I said, don't worry. So hope you feel better soon. Just let me know if you need to talk. I'm always here if you need me and stuff. And yes, just keeping it cool, taking it slow, not rushing or trying to not message him too much that it freaks him out. Don't want to scare him off or anything. And I watched some Doctor episodes, Supernatural episodes, and some Will and Grace episodes, and I can't wait for the third season of Riverdale to come out on the 10th of October on the CW. And I listened to a bit of Pairways, Pat Disco, Play with Faith, Cardi, and lots of other singers and bands, and did some arts and craft. And my old brother went off to work. My younger brother is away at the moment in Dorset, and my young sister is enjoying herself at uni. She put a lovely post up on her Facebook about how she'd made a load of new friends and how she's loving it there, and that was really good to see. And my older sister is at work, and me and my mum watched Bargain Hunt, and I'd love to go on that show. The amount of things I find in the charity shops, I love charity shopping, and I would love to go. I wanted to go with my grandpa, but I don't think he'd be able to walk around all of that anymore, unless I wheeled him around in the wheelchair. And I always said I'd either go there with my grandpa or my dad. And I then watched Escape to Country, and I did some arts and craft and some colouring pages and some puzzles. And then it rained this morning. I love the smell and sun of rain. It makes me feel so calm and it's just lush. I absolutely love it. And I was sat reading one of my favourite books, Alice in Wonderland, and enjoying a nice cup of tea, sat in the window watching the rain dance across the sky. I love it. And then it stopped and I worked on some new songs and played on my keyboard a bit, learning how to play a few songs on the keyboard. And I watched Stardust and some stuff off Chord and BBC Player and Catch Up. And then it brightened up and I went off on a massive walk and got some nice flower snaps and some nature snaps, and then went to the park, sat on a bench, read my book and did some drawing, and then I listened to some music off my phone on the way back, and I have had such a great day. My eyes are really watering for some reason. I don't know why. And yeah, maybe allergies. I'm allergic to Tuesdays. Start of the week, but this week's just flying by. I can't believe how fast September's going, because I have just been here, there, and everywhere. I've just been so busy this month. I'm currently looking for work, and I thought, because I wasn't in college or anything like that anymore, that the days would just drag on and it would just go so slow. But I've just been so busy. I've been here, there, and everywhere. Helping my dad with work, my sister with work, going on day trips and stuff, looking for work, meeting with all my friends, looking for work more, learning how to cut hair, going to a festival, seeing my auntie and my uncle, my cousin, babysitting my cousin. I've just been doing lots of things like that and doing some gardening here and there. So yeah, it's just been going so fast. And then in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to see Kylie, and in October, I'm seeing John Grennan. And then at the end of the month, I'm going on holiday with my grandparents. And my grandma was a little bit worried that I'd be bored, but I'll take my boot up doll and my Kindle and my phone, one of my books to read, and my drawing pad, so I could always just draw, write a story, one of my colouring books. So I could do some colouring in my Peanut doll and my Peanut doll's bag of outfits, so I can sort her outfits out every so often. And my cat, I'll just take my phone so I can just take lots of photos and stuff, and I'll still be able to go on social media, so I'll be able to go on there if I'm bored. But I'll be looking after my grandma and grandpa because my grandma's got a bit of a bad shoulder and knee, but it should hopefully be better by then, fingers crossed. But I'll be looking out for them like they've done for me. And my mum's like, you've got to make sure they keep them on. And I was like, yep, I will. And me and my grandma probably go walking sometime to look at the views and stuff. And my grandma said that she'd go to the swimming pool with me, but she'd just sit and supervise, making sure that I didn't end up slipping over and killing myself or falling over or something like that because I'm just super clumsy. But yeah, I've been there before with my grandma and grandpa and my auntie and cousin from Ireland. This is before my other cousin was born, and I absolutely loved it there. There's a massive water slide that I'm so excited to go on. When I first went on the slide, I was super nervous, and the guy gave him a massive push, and then I went on there the last time. I said, "How have you enjoyed the slide?" I was like, "Yeah, I've been on like 50 times now," and he was amazed. But then I was watching this YouTube video about top 10 dangerous slides, like water slides. It kind of freaked me out, but I should be fine. And I have got stuck on a slide before when I went to this water slide part, and it literally freaked me out. I was like, "Oh my god, someone's gonna come down and slam into me." So I literally had to like scooch my way down, and then there was like a water like rush thing on the floor that like I sat on, and it went sent me flying down. And so since then I haven't been on that water slide, but yeah, I should be fine. And I'm really looking forward to my holiday, getting away from my siblings. My older brother's living with me at the moment, and he is so irritating. He's 23, but you'd think he's free because he's always poking me and screaming, shouting in my ears and stuff, and it's just so irritating. Him and my younger brother together are literally murder. Those two just always wind me up, and then they expect me not to hit back or like fight back. But when they push me too far, I do hit them back, and I'm like, "Why did you do that?" It's like, "Well, I told you to leave me alone, and you didn't." And yeah, they're so frustrated at times. Siblings say, "What are you gonna do with them?" And yeah, can't live with them, can't live without them. And I listened to a bit of Madonna, Cyndi Lauper, and some other singers and bands. Love music, and I watched some episodes of America's Next Top Model, RuPaul's Drag Race, and watched some episodes of Supernatural, Doctor Who, Tortured, Primeval, and some other sci-fi and fantasy stuff. And I watched Mulan, Pocahontas, Cinderella, Ariel, and some other classic Disney movies. Love Disney so much. Big fan of Disney in this household. And I also watched Annie and watched Mary Poppins and Moulin Rouge and some other musicals. Love a bit of musicals and had a bit of a sing song. Love a bit of karaoke and sang a bit of George Michael. Absolutely love George Michael. God bless his soul. Today it is 17 years since 9/11. Rest in peace, everyone who lost their lives on that fateful day. My thoughts and prayers are with the victims' families and people who have lost people on such a tragic day. And yeah, I worked on the news chapter of my book. It's going really well, lots of twists and turns, and I'm hopefully going to be starting a web series. So I posted that on this drama group on Facebook, and loads of people responded back, so that's really good. And I would love to White Star and create my own TV soap someday, like the greats like Emmerdale, Hollyoaks, EastEnders, Coronation Street, Henry Neighbours, the lot. I just love the soap so much. I watch the soaps enough to know a bit about writing soaps, and I love writing. I love writing songs, books, plays, the lot. So I would love it. That would be my dream job. That or to be Doctor Who. Who knows? Could happen someday. Dream big. That's what I say, and never give up. And I worked on some new scripts and stories for my doll drama game that I play, and sorted out the sets and props, and watched some Dollhouse videos, Doll tutorial videos, and absolutely love these Doll tutorial videos from My Froggy Stuff and some other doll lovers like myself channels. And I watched some episodes of Miss Marple, Midsummer Murders, and Fire Brown, and some other murder mystery stuff. Absolutely love murder mystery stuff. My mum's so awesome at guessing who the murderer is before anyone else has. Never played Cluedo with my mum because she gets frustrated every time. And I played on Mario Kart, Minecraft, Subway Surfer, and some other cards and board games and game devices. And tidied my office up as it was a little bit messy from what I've been working on my book. And tidied the kitchen up and the house up a bit, like Cinderella I am. And I watched today's Home and Neighbours and had a ball of seal. And when I was doing some colouring pages and some puzzles and word searches, My dad got back up from having his nap and he went off back to work, and I threw the tennis ball for my dog halves in the garden and took him for a nice walk. Got back and he was tired out and just let out in the back garden in the shade, panting like mad, like a train. He was huffing and puffing, and I had a cup of tea and watched some episodes of Project Runway and watched some web series stuff and some gay short films and worked on my gay romance novel that I'm working on at the moment, and worked on some new scripts stories for adult drama, did some dolls and dolls photography and some blue doll photography. Then I put my blue dolls away from my, I'd been sorting them out, and I'm now off to go work on my book series a bit more and then sort out my main bleeder doll, and I am hopefully going to be off to see my younger sister up in uni with my family and grandparents tomorrow, so that should be good. I hope you guys have all had a great week so far and have a lovely rest of your week, and I shall see you soon with you vlog coming very soon. Bye.